Hello to my Geminis. All right, Geminis. We are in a waxing crescent moon. Still in a new moon phase, but it's a waxing crescent moon technically. These readings are timeless, so whenever you see it is when you're supposed to see it, right? Let's get into it. Let's get right into your reading. Let's set an intention for your. Let's set an intention for your reading first. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it, Geminis. Let's go. New you, new love, new career, new life. All right, new everything looks like for you. This is nice. I love it. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's get an angel number for you. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. These cards are trying to flip out of my hands here. Let's see what's going on. 251. Listen, be open to hearing good advice. When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once and from multiple sources. So right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. Listen carefully today to all patterns and signs as they are messages. And it's up to you to find the common link. There is good advice to be uncovered. 251 is your angel number. Listen, right? So your energy is a sender energy, right, by default, but you want to be in receiving mode, right? So that you can analyze, you can learn how to read between the lines, but you're not, what's not being said. That's the source is trying to help somebody learn how to do. Is like learn how to read between the lines, what's not being said. But yeah, that's what source is trying to help somebody learn how to do. So we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading and see what's in your cards. All right, let's go. All right, so listen, be open to hearing good advice. So new everything looks like for you. New everything. Take again what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. For some of you all, you just feel like a new you altogether because you're learning how to be better listeners and just seeing how other people communicate. But new love for some of you all, sometimes for some of you all, it won't be new love, because you could already be with your person, or you could be your, love, just single, right? Choosing to be that way. New career for some of you all, or you could, whatever, take what resonates with you. New life could feel like for somebody. So let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into your reading. Let's get into your reading. Let's go. All right, so page of pentacles here. You got a message about money trying to come through. Message about money coming through, right? And kind of sort of who's responsible. There's a man and a woman that's responsible about something around money, and somebody is not listening. Like somebody is just talking. They are not listening. And so it's just trying to say, be open to hearing some good advice. Because you're going to be disappointed, but you're also going to move on from what you're, so it's a younger person trying to tell you something. They're trying to tell somebody, they're trying to tell you something, but somebody's not listening they're not reading between the lines here. Yeah. Somebody's not analyzing somebody's dark emotions. Somebody has it's a younger person who has some really dark emotions around something. And somebody is not paying attention. Somebody is not listening. They're saying there's a man and a woman that's responsible for something. And Aries is a person. There's an Aries that's responsible, because I'm looking at this card right here, that's responsible for someone's dark emotions and feeling really, really low. And there's 3 people involved here. So there's an Aries that's involved with 3 people feeling really, really dark. They're in a really, responsible for somebody even being in a dark place. But somebody has taken some kind of act. This right here speaks to the planet Jupiter, right? Speaks to Jupiter. And so, I mean, yeah, not Jupiter, but it speaks to, I want to say it speaks to Mars. Yeah, it speaks to Mars because, yeah. Yeah, something about, yeah, somebody is trying to say, excuse me, as it relates to this, excuse me, a younger person is trying to tell you, Gemini, that something about an Aries puts three people, you see these three cups spilled over, something about it, they're dealing with a dark Aries. That's what this is. This symbol right here is the ram's head, right? There's something about their energy that sends people on this emotional roller coaster, like these extreme highs and extreme lows, and somebody is not hearing something. Somebody is not hearing something because they're too busy talking. They're not listening. That's what this is right here. And so, but it's also indicative of other areas, it looks like, in somebody's life. And that's why I started saying you're going to have new love, new career, new everything when somebody starts listening to how people communicate. You're dealing with an earth sign. This is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They communicate differently than signs that are directed outward. Somebody is telling you that there's somebody around them that is that puts them in a really dark place. They talk to them in a very disappointing way. Like one minute they lifting them up, but next minute they snatching them down to the lowest frequency. And somebody is not hearing something. And let me tell you something. So if we're talking about an Aries being the first zodiac sign, and we're talking about your card being the Lover's card, right? So Lover's card speaks to decisions. It speaks to partnerships in business and or in love. Somebody could be being talked down to as if they are less than. That's something for you as an air sign, is you can relate to that. That's where this card right here comes out. This is a 3. 3 looks like lips, right? So we're talking about numerology. It looks like 3. Some people cannot feel inspired when they being talked down to, no matter what their age is. Somebody wants to be talked to like they just the scum of the earth, or like they stupid, or like, you know, in a condescending way. Nobody wants to be talked to like that. And that's what somebody is not. That's why this card came out. None of these is by coincidence. You're about to feel like, oh my God, I don't even know why I didn't see this. But at first, your default may be to, well, why didn't they just say that? Because that is not how they communicate. That's not how they communicate. I can guarantee you, if you sit down and listen without talking, you're going to hear that people have been trying to tell you. They've been trying to tell you. They feel lower, and it takes people down to a dark place being around this energy. It just being around certain energies. We're not talking about all Aries. We're talking about a low vibrational Aries who brings people down to a lower frequency. Obviously, high vibrational Aries is a totally different type of an energy. Those energies are excellent leaders. They're structured. Have people feel like they got springs in the bottom of their shoes. But source is saying somebody feels almost like they feel worthless. That's what the 5 of Cups is. They always feel like they're crying. They're always lamenting around certain energies. They're always sad. They always feel heartbroken. And just the conversation around them is just heartbreaking. And that's the part the source is trying to get to you. So what are you going to do about it? You're going to feel like a whole new lease on life, because something is pulling the prayer warrior out of you. If there is an Aries that's doing something, that's a man and a woman that's doing something, it could be that's something that you can relate to. Somebody being talked to and made to feel less and less and less. something around money. Somebody feels like they devalued. Somebody talks to people like they're not worth anything, like they just like a kid. No matter what their age, they talk to them like they're a kid. They always got to find something. Whoever these energies are, it's two of them. It's a man and a woman who has Aries in the inner planets, right? It could either be water sign with somebody's, let me see, sun, water. It could be somebody's sun sign. It could be somebody's moon sign. It could be somebody's sun sign and it can be somebody's moon sign, but it's a man and a woman. So you would have to know birth charts. You don't need to know time of birth to know somebody's birth chart, to pull people's birth chart. But somebody feels like no matter, it literally would be like having to put people who are older than you in their place, or somebody who makes more money than you, or somebody who feels like they're superior to you in their place. So even if it was a younger person who you may have looked up to them, but you may have said, okay, this person, they are a multi-millionaire. I always want to get there, so I want to learn. But it's the way they're being talked to, whoever this energy is, they're being talked to in a certain way. It just makes them feel horrible. Takes them down to a dark place. So source is saying to you, you're about to put a manhole cover over the past, because you have something in common with some people. You have something in common with some people where that you don't even know. These are people that you're connected to right now, and y'all are all going through the same thing. It could be different stages, various ages, but y'all are all going through the same thing, but you don't know it because y'all may not be talking to each other about the same thing. Right, but y'all going through something that's just disappointing, that people would talk to people and just disrupt their peace. That's what this says here. So yeah. So the 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody is definitely dealing with somebody who is a dark energy around money. They, like I said, make somebody feel like they're worthless. And they just feel like they don't have any money. They don't have anything. Like they just literally just don't have anything. Like they're just like trying to empty a person out. So it's something about you going into prayer mode. If a person feels empty in terms of worth, or they feel worth less, y'all know what I'm saying? They don't feel like they're worth anything. Forget worth less. That'd be less worth than something. They feel like they're not worth anything, because 9 is the death rebirth number. So they just feel like, okay, well, what is it worth for me to even, they just feel like so source is saying it's a state of an emergency here with these two energies, because whoever these two energies are, that's all they care about is money. That's all they care about is the material possession. They want to feel like they have a whole new lease on life. This is where you need to get into prayer warrior mode. Pay attention, because all of this is being done behind somebody's back. All of this is being done behind somebody's back. And that's exactly who they've been telling lies behind somebody's back. Whether it's this is what you and some people have in common. Telling lies about people behind their back. But this is for money. I bet you, I'm telling y'all, listen. That's why people just get mad at readers, because they be, oh, that's a karmic reader, whatever. People can say what they want to say. I'm telling y'all, because source has been telling you all something yourselves. Somebody got an insurance policy on somebody. Somebody wants some money. That's what this is. Somebody wants to empty someone of money. So the way they're doing, this is a part of spell work. This is dark spell work. So this is, and when we talk about dark magic, this is part of the way. Make somebody feel like this is less than worthless. Taking somebody down to the lowest of low. Take everything from you. Everything that's of value to you. People, places, and things. So that's why you're about to feel like a new everything. Because you're getting ready to start listening. Actively listening to people. Because judgment is coming down on some energies. They are obsessed with money. However they can get it, they're obsessed with it. with lying about people behind their back. Snakes. Trying to pay good snake and bad snake. Well, we just care. We just, while talking about people behind their back. But see, they wouldn't say this to you in your face. And they wouldn't say it to other people to their face. They got to talk about people behind their back. And they're talking to somebody who is already feels bad about something, about not having anything, because they don't have any money. They don't have any material possession. That's what the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is. They don't have any material possessions. Nothing that's really theirs, right? So that could be a person who is renting who wants to buy. That could be a person who, who could be in between jobs or something like that, but they don't really have anything that's kind of like really just kind of sort of stay. They like to get to these type of energies here. Take everything, literally take everything. So if something happens, oh, well, then it's because somebody was lying, somebody else. Listen, what I say? Strength card. Yeah. Judgment is coming down on somebody. Judgment is coming down on these karmics. I'm telling you. It's coming down on these karmics because they're doing stuff behind people's backs to end relationships. I'm telling y'all, husband, wives relationships, kids with their parents relationship, they are doing very toxic things behind people's backs to end nurturing relationships. Creating nightmares. So source is saying it's time for you to stop talking to everybody else, and it's time for you to start talking to God. Start talking to source. Start talking to whoever. If you have conversations with somebody and letting people know that of their value to you, bringing them back up, turning this nine of Pentacles in reverse upright, letting them know of their value to you. You letting them know. So if that's your husband, that's your wife, that's your kids, that's the whoever, stop these demons for real in their tracks. And I'm talking about demons because that's the space that they're operating from. A space of division and just crime, because it's about money. If you can make somebody feel the lowest of low about something, creating all this chaos and confusion. Oh, that one over there is a hermit. Oh, they depressed. They sad. Person may not even be depressed. They may be the happiest they've been in a long time, getting away from certain energies, but then not paying attention to this one over here. So you don't know what to believe. You don't know who to believe. You don't know what, but source is shining the light on some stuff. So you need to be listening, right? You need to be listening. Listening. You got two young energies here. Just people telling somebody something. They're not paying attention. People not paying attention. They're being bullied and pulled in two different directions. And if it's an older person, it's their inner child that still hasn't healed from something. So it's like they feel like they're walking on eggshells, trying to be an open book, trying to find something in common, trying to do something, trying to stay focused, like they're walking on eggshells. I'm telling you, these people know who to bully. Because it couldn't be you. Especially with the vocabulary that you all have. And the fact that you all are highly adaptable. So y'all are the type of sign. They don't want to catch a the Gemini. They don't want to catch a low vibrating Gemini because they're going to get it, catch it. That sword is going to come out swinging for real. But a high vibrating Gemini, source is saying to you, and that's where I want you all to keep it high vibrational, because somebody really needs you to pray for their strength. They are under some kind of judgment. But the people, the energies that's doing it is actually the ones that's under judgment, because somebody feels empty, like everything is just taken away from them. Like literally everything is being taken away, right? Like they being sacrificed. And you made too many sacrifices. So if it's your husband or your wife and you know y'all are twins, twin flames or whatever, and you got these energies out here playing games, oh, it's battle time. It's going straight to spiritual war. Again, you're not physically touching anybody, but you're taking it directly to source to go get your person back. In the spiritual sense, right? If it's family, whoever it is, that's who you're going up against, the devil. And we know the devil don't have any new tricks, so you know how that go. So that's the new you. You know who's behind it. You have ideas, but so do they. They have ideas too. They getting their fingers all warmed up. Okay, this thing is feeling lower and lower. They feel like we're taking everything away from them. Okay, they feeling lower and lower. We getting closer and closer to some money. Yeah, right. No, you're not. That's what you think. No, you're not. That's cruel. That is really cruel. But they are a source to answer for, because people are obsessed. They're obsessed with this. They're obsessed with it. So yeah, so let's see what else we got here. Yeah, some people are in a very poisonous environment. It could be drinking going on, could be a lot of medication, could be a lot of stuff going on, just very toxic environment. A lot of low vibrating conversation. So Source is just saying to you, this new you, when it comes to what's of value, who's of value to you, if it's your marriage, that's a value. If it's your kids, that's a value. If it's your parents, whoever it is, you coming out swinging. And I'm talking about in terms of prayer warfare. Like, you're not playing games. That seems meek to some people until all hell is breaking loose in these people's lives and they can't figure out what the heck is going on with them. All of a sudden, nothing is going right. They can't figure out where it's coming from because they came up against a prayer warrior. Keep your vibrations high. Be very meticulous, because it's an emotional roller coaster for some people. People out here trying to mirror your spirits, trying to put all kinds of stuff in people's path. When I say you're dealing with mirroring spirits, they recording everything. They got videos of everything, you and them, because they want to see, okay, where the money gonna come from? Sick. Just sick. Yeah, but they're not ready for you. Yeah, because here's the story that's being spun here, Geminis. The story being spun here, because one, they're saying, okay, well, we got cameras watching. It's like the person playing one good person and one bad, but they both low vibrating. They're both low vibrating. They've been doing this for so long. It's like this is what they created, right? They've been doing this low vibrating mess for so long, mirroring spirits. Well, we watching, we got our eyes on making sure this one is not getting low. They're energy vampires. Let's making sure, okay, this one over here, they in a dark place. We watching them, making sure they're okay. But really, what they're seeing, making this one feel less than less. Right? That's why you got to stay focused. You got to stay focused. Because it's not you. It's not you, Gemini. You're not the one that feels less and less. You know your worth and your value. You feeling, this is you right here. You the page of coins. You feel like a whole new lease on life, right? But it's whoever you're connected to. This is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, that feels like they feel empty in terms of value. They feel empty on the inside. And it's these two energies right here, this karmic couple that like to talk about people behind their back. They're connected to something. They're connected to some kind of organization. And it's just heartbreaking because they create nightmares and people are walking around like they got on eggshells, trying their darndest to be an open book and make connections, and it just in survival mode. That's what the Strength card is, in survival mode. Feeling like their back is against the wall. So like I said, if it's a spouse and they got some toxic friends, every time you talk to them, it's just high vibrating conversation. Because they already feel empty of everything, because they are around a karmic couple that's connected to an organization that talks about people behind their back. So every time you talk to them, they need to know that they are valued. They need to know that they are valued by you. If it's your kids and you feel like they lost and confused about something, every time they talk to you, they should feel valued. Every single time. Without fail. Because this is a part of some people's legacy. This make you feel like you're a part of the family. You take out a life insurance policy on somebody. I mean, sick. Absolutely sick. But they came up against the right one. Because the nightmare is about to be over. Oh, and they listen to everything you do too. So, know that. So, something's about to be over real fast. Because they already have some idea that you know who they are, right? These could be family members. It could be people that's like family member that's connected to this. They have some idea. They recording, listen to everything you do, watching everything. They have to watch you because they want to say, see, we just watching, making sure that Gemini is okay. You doing better than okay. You feel like you have a whole new lease on life. They just lying about you behind your back. They know you feeling like you have a whole new lease on life. Yeah, look, the light has already been shining on. The judgment is already coming down in these energy. They can forget it. They can forget it because you're really not the one. You and a whole lot of people not the one. They're just as imbalanced as it comes. So yeah, both of them. They just imbalanced. They're masking something else. They're covering up something. This right here, that's why it's all this water. They're covering up something. What did I say? There's the moon card. We had a full wolf moon, right? In Cancer, right? That's where the mirroring energy. Somebody's trying to mirror your nurturing spirit, your mothering energy. I'm talking to men and women Geminis. Men are can be just as nurturing as women can be, just so we're crystal clear. But somebody's trying to, these two energies, that's what I'm saying. You got one dark, one light. And I'm not talking about complexion, just so we're clear on this one too. So just because people take everything so freaking literally, like if I say one dark, one light, you mean one black and one is white? No, they could be. They could be both black. They could be both white, whatever. What I'm saying, one is, it's like good person, bad person. To keep the confusion going. They a whole mind game together. So by the you can get past that, if you've ever worked in a place where people just playing these mental games all the time, that's them. These two right here. They like to play a lot of mental games with people. But they met the right one. They came up against the right one. Because by the time you finish suing them, they're gonna wish they never met you. I'm telling you, you are going to sue the daylights out of them. For what they did. Because what goes around comes around. Trust and believe. What goes around comes around. For what they did. Talking about teamwork. Child. They out here creating nightmares. They wasn't no team and nothing. They out here creating nightmares. You're being fair-minded. This you right here. Somebody was thinking everything just comes too easy for you. Your gifts come too easy for you. Like everything just flows to you like water. So I don't know if I'm told a man or woman, Gemini here. But maybe you are really nice looking. Something about you. I'm talking about the Justice card here, which connects us with Venus by way of Libra, right? You're very fair-minded, very peaceful person. Things it seem like things just flow to you. Really, for these two energies, they feel like everything just flow to you. But that's what you also have in common with other people too. So, but you, when I'm telling y'all, I don't know who I'm talking to, but this is coming through so strong. Somebody is about to sue somebody so bad. They are going to wish. And I'm telling y'all, because of what they did, sacrificing. Listen. I don't know who these people are, Gemini, but the fact that you all have, most Geminis that I know have a very broad vocabulary, so there definitely won't be a shortage of words. There definitely won't be a shortage of words here. You know what I'm saying? The way y'all coming, I'm telling you, where y'all coming for them, whoever these energies are, that's why it says new everything for you. The whole new life is coming for you. A whole new life is coming for you. So stay focused. Stay focused. You're dealing with karmic couples, but see, you are their karma. So go ahead and toss confusion into a burning bowl, because you are their karma. They're not gonna. When I tell you, they're not gonna see you coming. I saw this in another video. I'm telling y'all, they not. You are the one they're not gonna see coming. I you know, for real, like, it's like y'all gonna just come in like a smooth breeze. And what's interesting about this is that cross watchers who like stalk, you see the judgment card. Well, we not. Was this the judgment card? It's cross watchers who stalk readings. Yeah, we see the judgment card. They will go and look at. They pull people's birth charts. They do all kinds of stuff. Just obsessed, right? Your sun, moon, or rising may not even be Gemini. Because that could be what whatever they're looking for. It won't even be, it may not even be. Listen. Just listen. Yep, meditate and contemplate. Yep. Because something about, here we have ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Something about you have something. I don't really know what it is you all have. I really don't, because it's a general reading, right? I don't want to know what you have. But something you have yeah, somebody, they're not going to, these two energies are not going to see you coming. They're not. It keeps coming back around in these readings. I don't know what you all have. I don't know what you have. But something that you have, Gemini, is remember, time is relative, but something that you have is emotionally, because we got 7 and 4 here, which is 11, right? Well, let me see. So, yeah, 7 and 4 here is 11. You're getting off the fence with something emotionally, like either somebody is going to stop smoking weed or stop drinking or come off of medication, or something about you that has like really kept you clouded for a long time, that's come to the light about you. It's something that you've been saying you like. You wanted to create something, but something has been draining your energy, right? because maybe you don't know that all those other things that you may have been doing was just kind of sort of like was kind of stifling your growth or in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But something is coming to light. I'm just pausing because it's a lot of it's just a lot of stuff. Because these energies like to, these energies love to call people crazy. They mentally ill. You know, like they say, like to say that kind of stuff about people who are highly creative. Oh, this person is mentally ill. They like to mess up people's, medical records and do all this crazy mess, right? But no, you have something that's gonna shut some stuff down. So the best thing for you right now is to pray for people's strength, because a lot of things are coming to light. But these energies, they prey on people's mental health. So if you are, because the Judgment card connects us with Scorpio, connects us with death, right? So if you cry or show any emotion that's like, or any kind of emotion is uncovered, like people cry over a person dying. I mean, like for real, like people cry. Like what? This is what she's trying to tell you is like, that is normal. People cry when their jobs end. They cry when that's not a sign of weakness. This is a sign of release. You're about to toss some confusion into a burning bowl. It's something that you have been draining you for a long time. Put you in a dark place. Like something has been really pulling on your energy. You had a drain. Something has been draining you. Find out what your moon sign is. Start pouring into yourself. Make sure you get your rest. Start pouring into yourself. Start filling your water back up. Flushing this out. Detoxing all of this. Because whatever answers you need are going to come to you. And whatever physical something that you need, you ask Source for it, and Source is going to make sure it just appears in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Because something was done behind these two energies. But it's three energies. I'm going to leave the reading right there. I'm going to leave the reading right there. They're not going to see you coming. I'm telling you. I don't know who you are, Gemini. I really don't. But somebody's not going to see you coming. They can sit there and call you mentally ill all day long. They can say whatever they want to say. Everybody know that's a bold-faced lie, underlined and italicized. That is a big lie. That's a cover-up. That is a cover-up. You got some information that people want to know. So the goal is, that's why I'm telling you, that's why people are talking about you behind your back, because if people get enough stuff stirred up about you behind your back, get people enough angry and frustrated to project something onto you, by the time you start talking, it's going to feel like, okay, well, you can't even, everybody already, no matter what you say, people looking at you with squinty eyes, like, okay, well, they a liar anyway. This person said this person said that, because so much. Here you got your hands full. See this person right here? You could be a man or woman. It doesn't matter. You got your hands full. You high vibrational. You're responsible. You working. There's so much going on around you from people who are familiar spirits. And what's baffling, looking at your reading here, as I'm just channeling information for somebody, the people that you have known the longest, their confusion. That's the baffling part here. Like, did their brains just grow wings and fly away? Like, anyway, I'm not trying to judge them. Maybe they got a lot going on in their mind or whatever, but clearly somebody doesn't see something that's all about money. But I'm telling you, about to pop the lid off of something. It's you and a couple of signs I could think of that's getting ready to expose something. That's what I have for you. Here's your so people can call you crazy. They call a lot of people crazy. That's the first. Everybody know that's the game. That's the game. Oh, this person, they mentally ill. We got to watch this person. Yeah, okay. You watch themselves. So here we have, stay in the present. Don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. Yeah, that's why they listen to every little thing. They won't call everybody crazy. Okay, right. You crazy smart. So let's see. Yeah, that's what I have for you all. Hopefully this has been helpful for you all. I'm telling y'all, it's something you shine the light on. You shine a light on something. These karmics, you are shining a light on. I'm telling y'all, this is a year of 9. A lot of things that was covered are about to be uncovered. But the truth, though, because there's so many people who are lying about stuff. But this, we're talking about you uncovering the truth about something, like the truth about something, right? But if something has been, yeah. So, but that's what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful. I'll see you all in the next video. All right, bye.